Give him the forecast.
Omega level threat detected.
Ancient sands, heed my command and reclaim these relics of hatred!
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you have not had a chance to do so by now, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, honey. Share, darling. Okay. And to go a step further, I humbly ask that you tap that notification bell. That way you'll be updated each and every time I'm uploading something new. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram at YB Speaks. And if you would like to donate to the platform in a monetary way, please feel free to do so. Hit that Cash App, honey, okay? Hashtag YB Speaks 19. Girl, I'm looking, right? And I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Girl, does it look like it's thinning out, girl? Like, girl, all that shit I was talking about with Robert, girl, and Tedley, child, like, you know, girl, please don't tell me Karma gives a fuck. Please don't tell me Karma, because if you give a fuck about this, bitch, we have a problem. Okay? Girl, that just be a little bit of shade. How dare you try to get me together, Miss Karma, girl? Girl, I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to my barber because I do be thinking he do too much over here, and I be trying to tell him, girl, don't have me out here looking like Vegeta, bitch, from Dragon Ball Z, girl. I'm not, no. My brother, you know, no shade if you watch this video. My brother looks like Vegeta, child. He been letting them barbers, I don't know why he letting them do that to him. Girl, no. I don't want nothing going this way. Because every bald man, in my opinion, y'all start going this way first. You know, girl. No, man. Girl, I've been talking all that shit. Girl, I will not look good bald. Bitch, I'll be wearing hats all the time. Got me right here looking like a fat Lex Luthor, bitch. No God, honey. No God, girl. Ah! Girl. Oh, I gotta get into the lab, girl. I gotta make some things, girl. We got to reverse this. I don't know. I think it's a barber thing, though. And I think it's the way my hair's cut. But, like, I noticed it as I was setting the camera up. I was like, girl, child over here just reading Roberta Dutchmaster and, you know, the Hamburglar for filth, bitch. And I'm over here, girl. If Karma, again, I'm going to say it again, girl. If you give that much of a fuck, then we have a problem, girl. Your priorities are messed up, Miss Karma. Okay? Period. Girl. I'm on my way to the gym. It's going to be a light day today because yesterday I think I did a little too much. Girl, I know I be ODing on the pre-workout and I be thinking I'm the fucking gay Terminator, bitch. Girl, I'll be back to fuck that bag. Hello, God, hello. But I pulled something like right here. I came home from work and I just had no choice but to go to sleep. And I woke up and, you know, once the body rests after rigorous working out, you know, long days or whatever, when you wake up, is your body has had time to relax. Your muscles, hello God, have had time to breathe and relax. And that's why you'll wake up the next day sore as hell. Girl, please. And this all right here, ooh, it hurts so bad. I put some ice on it earlier. I took a cold shower earlier. Ooh, girl. That thing hurt. But also I've noticed, I don't know if y'all can see it here, but like I can't flex because it hurts, but this thing is working out, girl. Let me tell you something. I'm over here looking like bodybuilder fish. Bitch, you better stop. Bitch, you better stop, honey. Period. Girl, let me tell y'all something real quick. So they hired, I guess, you know, my landlord, he owns a landscaping company, right? And they've been getting in some of the younger dudes, like I guess the older Mexicans are like, girl, please, like, no bueno, bitch. We are tired, girl, you know. So he been getting in some of the, you know, my age, you know. And they got this one bitch, Poppy Chulo Honey, like he looks Girl, he don't be paying me no mind though. Probably because every time we see each other, I always have an angry face on. But girl, please. He is fine. He gives me ex-prison trade. I don't know. Girl, y'all, by now, y'all know I done been around the prison block, girl. Hello, gone. Girl, so I can smell Hello God Prisiana, bitch. Okay. For something, a moth to a flame, girl. Oh, girl, stop it. Anyway, child. Girl. So, I want to get into some things. It is summertime. I know that there are a lot of people out here vacationing. You want to go to the beach. You want to be around the water. But with summertime comes a lot of crazy ass weather phenomenon, child. And girl, just this past weekend alone, the shit that I've seen on the news from up north to definitely down south and over on the West Coast. A lot of people are losing their lives because of these rip currents, girl. Why are y'all out here playing with forces that are beyond your comprehension? You think, let me tell you something, water, okay? Water can turn into many different situations, girl. The ocean specifically, okay? Like, please, y'all, be careful. Y'all, I know you're trying to have fun. Please pay attention to the beach advisories, girl. Like, pay attention. And for the people out here walking around here with children and shit, you need to be somewhere where a lifeguard is posted. Okay? I get it. We want to kind of run off and do our own thing and go beyond, you know, the limits, girl, of where protection is guaranteed. You think you got it until you don't got it. And as we see, a lot of y'all didn't have it. And instead of your families enjoying their summer too, they have to plan your fucking funerals, bitch. So when the girls are telling you, girl, rip current advisory, hello God, pay the fuck attention. Because I'm not crying for none of these people. I don't give a damn. I'm just letting it be known that y'all be out here playing around thinking that the ocean is graceful. Oh, it can be. But it's also one of the most powerful forces this planet has ever seen. You keep playing with your lives. It is not that serious. Take your ass to the pool. Or stay within a reasonable distance of some life-saving ass first responders. Okay? Period. Moving on. Oh, and because of our filth, our pollution, hello God, our inability to accept the fact that our treacherous, filthy human activity has caused, hello God, horrible climate change. With that, hello God, comes the destruction of the senses of certain species, and we're going to be talking about sharks more specifically. They're, damn, I forgot the term for it. Damn, what is that shit called again? Migration. Their migration patterns, their usual hunting grounds, everything has changed for them. They're confused right now. So yes, in Florida, there are a fucking ton of sharks here right now. Sharks actually prefer cooler waters. Hello God. But everything is warm right now because of our foolishness and our inability to recognize global warming as an issue, a major, major top concern. So when you guys start seeing creatures that you've never seen before, because I know we're slowly but surely starting to identify a bunch of shit that we haven't seen before. It's because shit has changed. A lot of things that could, that live and dwell and that survive at the bottom of the deep blue cold ass sea, they coming out. They have no choice. Their shit is fucked. Hello. I always got to give some type of like PSA when it comes to the environment, because the girls be acting like y'all blind to the fact. You don't want to see it, you don't want to hear it, you don't want to know about it, but girl, it's very real. And then y'all be wondering why your boats are being attacked by goddamn orcas, bitch. You wonder why these big ass whales are washing up on shore, hello God, dead. You wonder why all the fish, including the fish that we eat, got fucking herpes and shit, right? Sharks, big ass sharks turning up with cancer. Okay. Alligators are now adapting. Now, I know I'm not a dumb bitch. I know there are saltwater alligators too. But more and more, we're seeing species adapting and living in places they normally wouldn't. So I'm telling y'all, especially when y'all was burning down the Amazon rainforest, girl, where do you think most of the species that survived had to go? I'm surprised we haven't heard on the news that all of these villages and these communities have been attacked by all these rare ass species, girl, because where do you expect these animals to go when we keep destroying their natural habitats? Girl, please. Actor Donald Sutherland passed away June 20th, 2024. Last week. I'm going to repeat this because I haven't seen this posted anywhere. We're talking about one of the greatest actors of all time. One of the, not the, but one of the greatest actors of all time. Also has spawned two other great actors, his sons. I only know of Kiefer Sutherland, child. Y'all might know him from 24. And he also played in Designated Survivor, child. Was a really good show on Netflix, child. That's his father. The guy who played President Snow in Hunger Games, bitch. Yeah, he's had an acting career spanning more than 50 years. Numerous accolades, has been in probably all the films you might not recognize. Child, sometimes we don't know these people's names like that, but he's one of those people that has been in damn near every single movie or show that you can think of, girl. Trust. A very lengthy, successful career. And just a wonderful actor altogether. So to not even hear this, I actually was searching for things to talk about because I'm like, girl, like what's going on out here in the world, entertainment and all this shit. And then I found that this man passed away. He passed away in Miami from, a battle. He was battling some, mysterious illness for a while now. They won't say what it is, child, but, more than likely cancer or, something. But yeah, his son, Kiefer Sutherland, announced it on Twitter on the 20th that his father had passed away. And I was just like, girl, I have no, I love the man as an actor. I've seen a bunch of movies that he's played in. He played in The Italian Job, girl. He always plays a more, kind of sinister character. He's really good at those roles, child. And it was just sad to see that no one's talking about that. One of the great, more notable actors, of his time, girl, of our time. Hello, God. No one else. When you see a person play a role, you think to yourself, I don't think anybody else could have did this. Donald Sutherland was one of those people who he gave his all to the craft. He took that seriously. And no one else could have played President Snow. Let's just tell the truth. No, not at all. Anyway, another thing I wanted to talk about, the Tuah girl. Shout out to you, girl, because I'm probably gonna start using that too. I like that. Tuah. Bitch. Hello, God. Girl, we first had the Gok 3000. Hello, God. Now we got Tuah. She's been fired from her job because of this. But see, you know how the Lord works, how the universe works, hello God. She started selling Hak Tui merch, and apparently she's making more money in that than what she was at her job. And, you know, it made me think about it. So I understand that certain jobs have these clauses, hello God, when you're hired, certain, like when I worked for the school district, we did have like a media clause. Feel free to speak out, but mind you, whatever you say can be used against you, bitch. Okay? It just depends on how detailed or what's included in that particular clause, right? I just wonder. So even when I'm off your clock, I'm on my own time, I have to be constantly worried and aware of my actions. So I'm tethered to this job even outside of the job. I just wonder, like, again, I get it. If you're a public servant, I understand. If you're a judge, you can't be out here, you know. Shout out to what's that dude named, child, who was running for governor of Florida that 1 year, child, and we caught his ass out here doing poppers, girl. He was, you know, strung out on drugs, girl. They had ran a train on him or whatever. I forgot his name, girl. Girl, I get it. Obviously, that is behavior unbecoming of someone who wants to run an entire state. You know, presidents, again, judges, district attorneys, state attorneys, you know, federal prosecutors. I get it. Police officers, sheriff's department, you know, commissioners. I get it. But girl, if I'm just working down to the Amazon, right? If I'm just working down to the Publix, girl, or, you know, I'm a postal worker, why should I have to censor myself outside of the job? I can't do social media. I can't be a social media personality. That has nothing to do with the job. And even when I worked for the school district, I was still doing my videos. I was still doing my thing. I didn't, fuck y'all. My life outside of the job is my life. You're going to penalize me for having a life outside of the job? Now, I could understand if I was the face of your company. You know? Like, and I'm going to be honest, too. Like, I feel some type of way that you have these teachers, especially during the height of Miss Carisha Please, girl, reaping her ugly head through the streets of life, girl. People had to do what they had to do, so you had a lot of teachers making OnlyFans and making money doing other things, you know what I'm saying? And when the schools are finding out, these teachers are losing their jobs. The school found out, not the students. My colleagues found out, not the students. I'm not saying that's for every situation, but that's what I've been hearing more of, is that the schools find. My thing is this, how are y'all finding out? How are y'all aware of what the fuck it is that I'm doing? You had to have been searching for it. Why are you searching for me? And if you're not searching for me specifically, why are you on these websites? How you had to have found out by watching these things. So you should also, your character or your integrity or your morals and ethics should also be brought into question. How are you aware of this? Because I highly doubt these teachers are telling people that they work with or telling the students, hey, y'all support my OnlyFans page. They know what could come of that. So I do question, how do y'all know? And the only way you could know is if you were looking for the shit, or if you stumbled across it because you were looking for other shit. I think it's wrong that people cannot have a life outside of the job. If you do social media, if you do OnlyFans, that's your fucking business. But I also do feel like if you know that you work for a place that's kind of funny like that, you need to take precautions. to protect yourself. Like when we talk about Chef Messi, he over here talking about he worried he done lost clientele. Well, bitch, maybe if you would have put a mask on while you was out here hawk-tooing, girl, serving up Gok 3000 on your knees, serving please in a public restroom, maybe you wouldn't have lost your clients. Alleged clients. Bitch, let's tell the truth. You know, you got to take precautions. If you know you're district attorney fish and you like to get wild on the weekends and stuff, all of those niggas you let pull the Thomas the Train on your ass, guess what, girl? You should have wore a mask. Period. You got to do what you got to do to protect yourself, especially if you know you got a weird ass job like that. And again, I still question the people because, girl, please. Why are you looking? Girl, let me tell y'all something. House of the Dragon Season 2. I watched Season 1 3 times. And I want to let people know this. If you are new to the Game of Thrones realm, okay, the first season is always going to be all the tea that's needed, required, and desired. So please, stay with it. Okay? The first season of Game of Thrones was very slow to touch, but it was filled with a bunch of information that prepareth the table before you, hello God, to understand what's to come. Okay? It's giving you all of the nuances, child, if you're paying attention. Okay? Now, why Princess Rhaenys, hello God, the queen that never was, why, I understand we have a show to do, but girl, she should have definitely at least tried to burn some of them hoes from, you remember Season 1, they thought they were holding her captive. They were going to force their will onto her. Girl, you're going to support us. We're going to keep you here. And Princess Rhaenys said, girl, please, just let me get to my dragon, bitch. When I get to my dragon, bitch, you hoes better clear the way. Because I'm about to burn all this shit down. And when I mean I was just so disappointed. Because she could have ended the conflict right there. But I understand what people are saying. There would have been no show. Right? I get it. One of the things I loved about Game of Thrones and what I'm really living for with House of the Dragon, and now that I know that 2 women are spearheading House of the Dragon, it's more understandable now. I'm living for the female empowerment of it all. I'm living for, you know, the focus to me, at least from what I'm watching and how I'm, you know, depicting it. I'm living for this female unity, leadership, accompanied with emotion, you know, like making hard decisions. Queen Rhaenyra, girl, the first of her name, bitch, hello God, the rightful heir of the Iron Throne, girl, hello, let's just tell the truth, okay? The way that she's processed her son's death, well, murder, let's tell the truth, and still trying to make the best decisions possible while still considering other people's feelings and emotions, those are the qualities of an amazing leader. That is why her father, hello God, named her his heir. And I want to talk about this too real quick. Speaking of the heir, when we see, hello God, Season 1, and we see that King Viserys is telling Princess Rhaenyra at the time, a Targaryen needs to be on the throne when the long night comes. Hello, God. And there's also a bunch of other information, like, you know, the importance of dragons and realizing that they do not control the dragons. And he was basically quizzing her on her heart, you know, her morality, like, you know, because that's why Daemon, child, girl, you can't be left, girl. We love Daemon, but we also hate Daemon because, girl, you do too much. You be putting shit at risk, girl. That's the person you call when all else fails, okay? He gonna get it done, as we see, right? But to be a leader of men, to rule with a just heart, to be fair and kind, while still dealing with your own personal turmoils, we can't trust you on that level. And obviously, Viserys saw that as well. And he also paid close attention towards the end of his life. He noticed these bitches probably been poisoning me. And I always wondered, like, where did that come from? Because it made it seem like the Iron Throne, you know, that bacteria, girl, they didn't know shit back then. You know what I'm saying? Well, like it's a real place, but you know what I mean, a real time period or whatever. They made it seem as if he was poisoned slowly over time. At least that's what I took from the first season when I watched it for the first time. And then I was like, okay, girl, he just had some like flesh-eating bacteria shit, you know, whatever. But he recognized that, damn, like, is Otto, you know, the king of the hand of the king, girl, is he plotting against the throne? And obviously he was the whole time. And we definitely saw this plot reveal itself when he passed away and he called that small council meeting, girl. And you saw Alicent was just looking befuddled and bewildered at what was going on. Girl, Otto had already planned for this. And Otto already knew, as we see in the second episode of season 2, he already kind of knew that Alicent was lying her motherfucking red hair off, bitch. Girl, you was lying. Girl, we're gonna have to do I might have to review the season, girl. I don't know. I'm probably gonna do that. This is a really good show. I really live for it. But again, going back to the Targaryen thing, like, if only people were aware, but then they probably would think that, girl, you're part of the cuckoo's nest because the long night what? And that's probably why that secret was passed down from Targaryen ruler to Targaryen ruler, because if we were to tell this to other people, they would think that they're crazy and try to dethrone them. But I find it interesting that we see in the Game of Thrones how that revelation had no choice but to become true. So you get a lot of information from both Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. It was important for Daenerys Targaryen to at least be considered the queen, and why those dragons had to come back to life. Because if it was not for Daenerys Targaryen, child, the first of her name to break her chains, girl, the mother of dragons, bitch, the Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, honey, okay, hello, God. And her dragons, girl, there would be, Westeros would be covered in the dead right now. Period. So to go back and listen to what King Viserys was talking about when he was talking to Princess Rhaenyra, child, about the long night and the importance, again, I'm going to reiterate it, the importance of having a Targaryen sit on the throne when that day comes. Girl, please. But what's crazy is the Night King was immune to dragon fire. I wonder why. See, they really messed that season up too, because like we needed a little bit more understanding of the Night King. His origins, his powers, like what is the lure behind him? Why is he impervious to dragon fire? And this is just another moment in time where you just think, girl, all of these men telling her what to do. And I'm going to be honest with you. I know if this was real life, I would really hope that y'all would just say, fuck it, let's take these dragons and burn. Y'all be so worried about, remember Tyrion Lannister was always on Daenerys, you don't want to be the mother of ashes and death and all this other shit. Girl, shut the fuck up. We don't even got to do all of that, girl. That's why I've been looking at Rhaenyra like, girl, bitch, what? You're not going to be the queen of the ashes if you just kill the people that need to be killed. Hello, take your dragons, fly to King's Landing, murder all of the usurpers, girl, hello, God. Go to the Red Keep, murder all of those bitches. Daenerys didn't have to do all of that when she flew over to King's Landing, girl. All she had to do was go right up to the source. You kill the leader, everybody else falls in line, as we see. Like, I really didn't see like why it took all of that and why y'all are so concerned about being the queen of the ashes. Take those dragons, girl, fly up to where you need to go, burn those hoes to a crisp. And then let's just tell the truth. Let's just tell the truth. Even if I did burn this entire city, what I'm doing is nothing compared to what these people have done. That's why I never understood Jon Snow's disdain for Daenerys Targaryen when she did what she did. Did y'all not see what Cersei did? Did y'all not see what Joffrey did? Did y'all not see what Tywin Lannister was cooking up, bitch? Are we watching the same people? And y'all got the nerve and audacity to be angry with how Daenerys was showing up on these hoes? Or why Queen Rhaenyra wants to do what she wants to do? Or why Daemon wants to do what he wants to do? Y'all did harm to me and my family, bitch. You guys have done worse shit. And y'all get mad at me for how I respond to your fuckery? Girl, please. That stuff boils my blood, to be honest with you. When Arya Stark and fucking that little ungrateful bitch Sansa girl, Lady Sansa girl, even though I do live for her. But like, y'all plotted against this woman who, without her help, all of you would be dead. There would be no the North remembers, because all of y'all would be remembering nothing, because you would be part of the collective beehive, bitch. All of you would be like the frozen Borg, bitch. Shout out to Star Trek, girl. Hello, God. All of you would be part of the Borg collective, girl. Ooh, excuse me. All of you. Daenerys sacrificed 2 fucking dragons, girl. All her homeboys is dead. All her loyal servants were dead. Girl, and I knew she was fucked up when she invited, what's that band name? The Master of Whispers, girl, into her circle. Like, girl, y'all is in Tyrion too. Like, girl, what? Y'all already know, girl, if Diana Harris, whatever his name was, when he was out there in Marine for the girls, protecting her when she was a Marine, girl, hell gone. If Bannister Salvi, whatever his name is, girl, one of the knights, you know, who went over to her side, and then you had Sojourner Mormont, girl. If they were still alive, girl, I highly doubt they would have been able to do any of that to Daenerys. Y'all had no choice but to slowly kill off this lady's round table and make her only be able to rely on Missandei, Hellogon, and she was beheaded too, girl. Like, and then you had Grey Worm. Girl, please. Who else was really there to protect Her Majesty? But if all them other niggas was around and still alive, y'all would have not had an opportunity, girl. Girl, y'all saw Sojourner Mormont taking them hits, girl, to being stabbed to death, girl, in a dance, girl, to protect his queen. Girl, please. Bannister Selby, girl. Bannister Selby, get that motherfucking swords, girl, and get your ass together, bitch. Fucking around with his queen, girl. Ooh, that boiled my blood. Girl, and then you know Jon Snow got preferential treatment because his brother, girl, well, his nephew actually, running around here, bitch. The king of everything, bitch. We're going to send you to the wall for your punishment for killing the rightful queen of the Andals and the First Men, girl. Hello, God, let's tell the truth, bitch. The one who really saved the day. Yeah, Arya Stark had her moment, stabbing the Night King down, girl, shanking his ass real quick. But let's tell the truth. If y'all would not even had that moment, if it had not been for Daenerys Targaryen, her armies, her fucking Unsullied bitch, her motherfucking Dothraki hordes, girl, hello God, and her motherfucking dragons, and y'all go ahead and do this shit to this girl, and then Jon Snow, you go to the Night's Watch, and then you end up leaving to become the king of the fucking mountain, bitch. And then we still don't know where the hell Drogon dragged her body to, girl. What was the reason behind that? Where did he go? and Brandon Stark. Oh, let me find Drogon. Girl, you better sit your motherfucking ass down for that dragon come and burn all you hoes to a crisp. You won't be the three-eyed raven no more. You'll be the burned-eyed raven, bitch. Playing around, trying to find that. Leave that dragon alone. What y'all so worried about? And y'all know certain dragons are like asexual or some shit like that. They can reproduce on their own. So that would be a cute story to get into if they wanted to. But girl, we know as we get through these seasons, girl, they start not giving a fuck. And the budget ain't budgeting no more. And the girls get lazy with the writing. So I kind of wonder how that's going to look. Anyway, girl, I'm ready for this Sunday because this third episode better, because it's kind of picking up a little, you know, girl, I need to see some action, girl. We need to see some plots thickening. Hello, God. Is Daemon going to rain holy hell over Harrenhal, bitch? Come on now, let's get it together. I'm ready. All right, y'all. Be blessed and never stressed. Know the health is truly wealth. Take care. Bye.